Assalamualaikum, ni hao, and hello guys that watching this video. So today, our team were decided to present one of the hottest current issue that happened in Malaysia, which is unemployment. So in this macroeconomic issue consists of 4 parts, which are the first part is introduction, the second part is summary of the macroeconomic issue, where we have decided that we would like to present it using by data, graph, and rate as well. So for the third part is discussion on the macroeconomic theory, where we have decided that we would like to present it with 3 sections, which are the first section is reason, the second section is effect, and the last section is overcome. So for the last part is conclusion. So that's all for the step of the presentation. So let's figure out. Okay, so let's start with the unemployment in Malaysia, which is one of the hottest current issue that happened this year, and one of the main topic that we would like to choose for this assignment, Eco 211. So let's start with the introduction first. So what is the definition of unemployment? Unemployment occurs when people who are in the working age group are able and willing to work but are unable to find suitable jobs. Unemployment represents the number of people in the workforce who wants to work but are unable to get jobs. Unemployment is often used as a measure to gauge the health of economy in a country. This is figured to help you fully understand the concept of unemployment. So the above table is the total population aged 15 and above. So it has been separated into 2 types, which is economically active, and the second part is economically inactive. So for economically active, labor is within the age group of 15 to 64, excluding housewives, full-time students, and people who are ill. So for housewife, full-time student, and people who are ill will be transferred to the economically inactive. So in economically active, it has been separated into 2 types, which is employed and unemployed. So today, we would like to focus on unemployment in the scope of economically active of Malaysia country. So why this situation happened in Malaysia, especially this year, is very badly. So we want to mainly focus here, which is unemployment under of economically active. So let's summarize of the macroeconomic issue. So we have decided to present it by using the rates and data and graph. So according to the tradingeconomy.com, the unemployment rate in Malaysia increased to 3.9% in March 2020 from 3.4% in the corresponding month of the previous year. It was the highest jobless rate since March 29, as the number of unemployment surged 17.1% from a year earlier to 610.5 thousand. And unemployment rose 1.3% to 15.23 million, while the labor force grew 1.8% to 50.84 million only. So on a seasonally adjusted basis, the jobless rate went up to 3.9% in March from 3.3% in February. According to the agemarket.com, Bank Negara Malaysia estimated that the unemployment rate will shoot up to 4% this year from 3.3% in 2019. Historically, the highest unemployment rate from Malaysia was recorded at 7.4% in 1986. So as you can see the graph from tradingeconomy.com, from February 2020 to March 2020 show rapidly increase of unemployment rate, which is from 3.3% to 3.9%. So why this thing happened? Why this thing occur? So let's go for the reasons.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hani. I'm going to explain several reasons why there is an increase in unemployment rate in Malaysia. The first reason, as we can see, is a downturn in an economy. When there is a downturn in an economy, the aggregate demand for goods and services will decrease. This situation leads to a reduction in production. If firm is producing less, then there will be a reduction in need for workers, which can cause layoff. The second reason is a pandemic effect, which is also known as COVID-19. To stem further spread of the virus, authorities around the world, including Malaysia itself, has been implementing measures to lock down the countries. Apart from the lockdown, many businesses have been forced to shut down and reduce their operation, which has caused many people to lose their job. The third reason is bargain for higher wages and salary. Since the rise in wages makes labor more expensive relative to capital, the firm will substitute capital for labor. This means that less labor will be used to produce whatever output the firm in the industry to sell. This situation will somehow lead to the fall in the demand for labor. The last reason or the last causes is a lack of experience. Most of the company does not hire fresh graduate students because they are lacking in experience. The company prefer to hire experienced workers rather than those without working experience because they can complete the jobs easily and will not spending so much time in learning their works.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. My name is Firdaus. Today I want to continue our presentation, which is effect of unemployment. Effect of unemployment can be defined when the rate of unemployment is increased. Overall spending in the economy will decrease, which can lead to a business lack of employees. So unemployment rate will make a potential leading to a recession economy. Effect of unemployment can be divided into three groups. They are individual effect, economy effect, and society effect. So let's go to the first one. For individual effect, firstly is unemployment erodes self-esteem for individual. Second, individual are unable to earn money for survive in their life. Third, individual will lose of job skill because do not working for a long period. For economy effect, economy will have a waste of resources because they do not use all resources that they have. Second, government will receive less taxation revenue. Third, economic growth will decrease. Society effect, first, society will have a mental health problem like depression and very stressful. Second, society will have an increase in the rate of crime. Third, society will have a lower moral and human suffering.
I will explain to you how to overcome unemployment issue in Malaysia. There are many ways to overcome unemployment issues in Malaysia. First is close the gap of labour supply and demand. The government needs to urgently solve the problem of the mismatch of supply and demand of labour force and skills. The allocation of scholarships as well as the intake for different courses in universities and vocational schools should reflect the estimation of what the economy needs in the medium term of 2 to 4 years. The curriculums of the courses at tertiary institutions should be more industry-driven. There should be aggressive reskilling programs to help reskill unemployed graduates who are now stuck with the consequences of the mismatch between supply and demand. A person needs more valuable skills in order to earn more. Hence, government upskilling and lifelong learning programs and incentives must be strategic and aggressive to catalyze the upward movement of labor skills and subsequently paychecks. In addition, technical and vocational education and training, which is TVET, should be rebranded as an attractive pathway for secondary school leavers, just as it is in countries such as Germany. It is better to be a TVET graduate armed with skills that are high in demand and thus be paid for that by the market, such as an aeronautical mechanic, oil and gas technician, or crane operator, than to be a university graduate with no job prospects. Creating more industry-driven TVET placements is a double-edged sword. Not only will it help students who are not academically inclined to obtain skills that will allow them to get jobs with good salaries, it will also help industries to grow by providing more trained labor.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MIRZA SYAUQINA binti KAMARUL and I would like to proceed this presentation about how to overcome the unemployment. So, how to overcome employment is by boosting human capital. What is human capital? Human capital is a theory where a person's ability to increase their net worth. Okay. How to calculate this human capital? Human capital is calculated by measuring the skill set, the education, the collective skills, knowledge, and intangible asset of the individuals. The usage of this human capital is for the calculate an expected economic value for the individual across their lifetime. This human capital may differ depends on some factors such as age. There are various ways we can be done to boost this human capital, such as first is by seeking more education. What is meant by seek more education is by continuously seeking for higher education. By this method, this could be able to keep mind active and ability to learn anything, or known as cognitive skills, and ability to be open-minded towards any ideas. Second is training. Training to develop new skills and improve their skills to be better. Enable to find jobs in developing industry. The main aim of the training is to give new skills which enable to find jobs in developing industry. For example, retrain and employ skilled workers to have a basic IT skills which can help them find work in the service sector. However, despite providing training schemes, the unemployed may be unable or unwilling to learn new skills. It will take at least several years to reduce the unemployment.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is NORSYAMSUL and I will continue the presentation for the next point on how to overcome unemployment issue in Malaysia, which is fiscal policy. Fiscal policy is the use of government spending and tax policy to influence the path of economy over time. To overcome unemployment, fiscal policy play a role in cutting interest rates to boost aggregate demand. Fiscal policy can decrease unemployment demand and the rate of economic growth. The government will need to pursue expansionary fiscal policy, which involve cutting taxes and increasing government spending. Next, lower taxes will increase disposable income and therefore will help to increase consumption and leading to higher aggregate demand. So, with an increase in aggregate demand, there will be an increase in real GDP as long as there is spare capacity in the economy. Moreover, if firms produce more, there will be an increase in demand for workers and therefore lower demand deficient unemployment. Also, with higher aggregate demand and strong economic growth, fewer firms will go bankrupt. It means that there will be fewer job losers.
In conclusion, unemployment is a serious social and economic issue that result in tremendous effect on everything, but is often overlooked. It creates negative impacts to employed as well as the unemployed people. However, for overall development of economy, the government and individuals have to take initiatives in increasing the productivity and improving the standard of living. So that's all from us. We hope that you guys get a better understanding about the macroeconomic issues that occurs in Malaysia right now after watching our video. Last but not least, we would like to say thank you for watching and Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri. Maaf Zahir dan Batin.